Well, now we can add to the screen's gallery of great dancers: Sid Charisse, Fred Astaire, Baryshnikov, Danny DeVito. You dance your way through this film.
I dance my way into their hearts. Thank you very much.
Let's pick out some of the examples. The waltz king of Hollywood.
Yes.
Did you have to learn it?
And no easy task, believe me, to get 4 left feet moving in the right direction between Schwarzenegger and DeVito. Yeah, we had a choreographer, believe it or not.
And you dance with Arnold.
Yes, we danced together. Yes, and it was interesting. I mean, like I've never had my feet stepped on so many times by gunboats in my life. I mean, the man has like these giant hocks of meat at the end of his ankles, and so it was a very enlightening experience. From now on, Arnold and I only fast dance together. There's no embrace involved.
And while the two of you are in your brand new suits that you've just purchased, you kind of boogie down the street.
That's right. That's move on down. Too. It's a nice dance. Yeah. Yes, we move on down.
Important scene though, because it gives you a chance to sort of instruct him on how to lighten up a little bit.
Yes, we have to see the influences of Vincent on Julius in the picture.
Meanwhile, like all of the best dancers, you save your best routines as solos. That's when you're exulting over getting $5 million.
How much?
Is it 5? Was that the last one? Was it 4?
No, you're right, $5 million.
Tell me about those scenes, because there's at least 2 examples where you've got the frame all to yourself.
And you just go.
Yeah.
And you go for it. Well, you dive in and you throw all caution to the wind, and you try to experience it fresh and new every time. And that's it. That's a lot of the fun of it. Just throwing yourself at it. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, was there ever any thought given to reversing your 2 characters and you taking Arnold's part?
No, not at all. I really enjoy the character, the man who's kind of against all odds, every man. Vincent. In this case, with a much stronger backstory, in terms of a man who's abandoned, or believes he was abandoned by his mother, left to fend for himself, raised in an orphanage, and has this kind of do it to others before they do it to you, or you're a chump attitude. And so, I just get a kick out of doing that, and it makes it fun for me. And fortunately, in Twins, we were able to add some other elements to the character that I haven't touched on before. I mean, I have a wonderful scene, relationship with Chloe Webb. I think this is the first picture I've ever done where I get the girl. Well,
you do make I Only Have Eyes for You sound original.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
This picture behind you, is this the way Danny DeVito sees Danny DeVito? Wide angle lens from a low angle?
Yeah, there you go. Mr. Schwarzenegger. Only their mother can tell them apart, yes.
Well, I'm wondering if this is not really a world, after all, for people under 6 feet. Now, I'm over 6 feet, and after scrunching in planes and bending double for payphones, this is not a bad world to be under 6 feet.
Listen, I think there's room for all of us in this world. I mean, I know some people who are like over 6 feet, or they're uptight about it or whatever. They feel like they've got to like bend down all the time. And guys who are like 5 feet tall, my height, they always feel like they've got to stand on their toes. It's difficult for men and women. Women who are really, really tall have a complex about that, and so do men who are small.
And one other thing about that, do you hear more from the people who are under 6 feet or the people who have thinning hair like you and me? Oh. You are our standard bearer.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to have a full head of hair to be a sex symbol. So
we knew that all the time, didn't we?
That's it.
Danny DeVito, whatever his height, he is light on his feet in this picture, and I sure want to thank you for a wonderful film.
Thank you very much.
One of the twins, I won't tell you which one. We're both here in New York City. I'm John Tibbetts for KCTV5.